Hey, are you Taylor?
Yes, I am.
Want to walk around Centennial Lakes today?
I'd love to. Let's do it.
Awesome.
My name's Taylor Carlson. I am the co-founder of Tester Y with Dr. Jenny Hillren. We started that about 3 years ago, really wanting to bring awareness to why we do what we do and approach why from the curious aspect as opposed to judgmental, so you know more about what you want to do and why. I came to Minnesota about 3 years ago. I'm originally from DC. I have cerebral palsy. I taught myself how to walk at a young age. I also became a personal trainer in 2016 because I really wanted to show people that despite limitations and what might look different, doesn't mean you can't accomplish things. I was really looking forward to this, but also very nervous about walking and talking. And more so because after you post this, I'm gonna have to see myself walk. It sounds silly, but I know how I walk, but it's not often that you see yourself walk, and I do know it looks different. So it also reminds me if people judge, to give understanding and grace because it is different, and then allowing me to explain without getting upset. So this was a moment out of my comfort zone. I'm glad I'm doing it. And I hope it helps someone else who may be scared or afraid to do the same.
That's amazing. Thank you.
You could call it more of like a movement. So knowing that fear will be there and moving forward with courage. And knowing that you can also do hard things. So we do Instagram lives. We interview other people. We hear their stories. And really motivating others to live a life that they are proud of. Myself personally, during the pandemic, I started doing car conversations.
Oh, nice.
And the concept behind the car was to do Instagram lives, and the car being the symbol to help people get where they want to go.
Yeah.
I was doing a course, and that's how I met Jenny, and she had all the titles and credentials that people tend to shy away from.
Gotcha.
And if you talk about your feelings, something's, it's hard to be vulnerable, right? And so we really wanted to talk about those hard things and topics. And so we started doing weekly car conversations, and then, believe it or not, I flew out here during the pandemic, and we came up with Tester Y.
Cool.
In her kitchen.
So you moved here because you met her and she lived here?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
That wasn't the plan, because if you were to ask her, I would say I'm not moving here due to Minnesota winters. And look, here I am, meeting new people and really going out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
But more importantly, not being afraid to do things alone.
Yeah, that's so true.
I think moving here during the pandemic, there was a lot of alone time. And so it was getting creative with what you do, how you do it, and not being afraid to insert yourself in new activities to meet new people.
Yeah.
We picked up pickleball.
Oh, fun.
So
very popular.
Pickleball, yes. I believe nothing ever goes as planned. I think one of the biggest lessons for me, a little vulnerability, I was engaged and called off my wedding.
Wow.
And so I think about that, and had I not done that, I wouldn't be here. That ending gave me the courage to start car conversations.
Yeah.
And through that, that's how I met Jenny.
Yeah.
And so I think sometimes the hardest things, as cliche as it is, like, turn out to make some of the greatest things happen. Growing up with cerebral palsy, and not always feeling included, right? You kind of gotta be creative, and I guess it forced me to get more self-confident in who I am and the person I am, for people to get to know me.
Yeah.
And so through that, putting yourself out there and knowing that even if it's not received the way that you would like, knowing that you were true to yourself is an experience in and of itself. Things on Tester Y is we always say, we got this.
Love that.
And it was at a time I didn't know if I had it, but that we were gonna figure it out, and being okay with not knowing what the next steps are, I think is huge. We're on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Email is just testerY@gmail.com. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for watching this episode of Trails and Tales. We have new episodes coming out every single week, interviewing some really cool Minnesotans. Make sure to follow us for more, and you'll see us on the next episode. See you guys later.